In the top stories, construction on Basseterre High School to begin in coming weeks. Government projects to benefit from Quarry upgrade and amenities for Tourist Amendment Bill 2025 passes in the Nevis Island Assembly. The details on these stories and more after the break.
No frills, just great prices, only at Quartz. We don't just talk about it, we got it. Shop and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. Great deals on mattresses, plus free gift with purchase of selected Ashley items. Plus, with Ready Finance, get it now, pay later. No fine print and no tricks, only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from 25th February to 24th March 2025.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Scotty Say Hendrickson. Nationally, construction of the new Basseterre High School is expected to begin in the coming weeks as the government of St. Kitts and Nevis prepares to meet a key commitment to have a modern facility that capitalizes on latest teaching and learning techniques and technology. Quote, "It will be one like no other in the region," said Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, at a press conference with members of Cabinet on Thursday, March 6th. The demolition of the buildings on the Basseterre High School grounds began in December 2023. To ensure proper construction in the area, the government commissioned an environmental and social impact assessment report. Quote, "We are ensuring that all the bases are covered because we must and we will do it right," Dr. Hanley emphasized. The Ministry of Education also received requests from several schools to stage their sport meets on the grounds at Victoria Road. Now that these requests have been honored, work is set to begin shortly. Quote, "Now that the grounds are totally released, we are going to see action in quick time," the Deputy Prime Minister stated. "We will deliver on the Basseterre High School," end quote. Dr. Hanley reiterated that up to 95% of the workforce constructing the new Basseterre High School would be locals. In other local news, Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honorable Conrad Maynard, says one of the main beneficiaries of the recent upgrades to the government quarries will be projects currently being undertaken by the state. Minister Maynard, speaking at the recent commissioning of a power screen secondary crushing plant, a power screening plant, and a rockback truck, gave insight into the project that will benefit these upgrades.
This 250 ton per hour plant is going to be able to supply all of the projects that we are doing and intend to do, including the roads, the new concrete roads in Palmetto Point, in Boyd's, in Shadwell West, Shadwell South, in Sandy Point, in Newton Ground, in St. Paul's, in White House, St. Peter's, the main road upgrades and interior roads upgrades for asphalt, the desalination plant, the new Basseterre High School, the new hospital, the new Creative Arts Center, any project that uses concrete, including the private sector.
He believes this upgrade will enhance efficiency and lead to less delays in delivery of the major projects. And while some may question the amount of money that went into acquiring the new equipment, the Minister of Public Infrastructure says the returns on this investment will be even greater than what was spent.
If we don't do this, it means then that your cost of concrete is going to go up because then providers would have to import aggregate. right? Also, there are so many other things that are done with respect to quarrying, whether it's a sea barrier, a whole host of things. So this is critical. If we are going to invest hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructure, but we do not have the raw material to provide that, then we're throwing money away, and we don't want to do that. So this investment will have a significant return on that investment, because we are now going to be able to see the projects go. Capital projects will be able to be outlaid much quicker. Employment, there will be creation of jobs, there will be a boosting of the construction sector. So this, all in all, is an incredible investment.
Minister Maynard extended thanks to the Cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis, led by the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, for their support in getting the equipment for the upgrade of the quarry. Following extensive debate among government and opposition members, the Amenities for Tourists Amendment Bill 2025 was passed in the Nevis Island Assembly on March 6, 2025. The bill, introduced by Premier of Nevis and Minister of Finance and Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley, increases the Tourism Development Levy, or TDL, from 2% to 3%. Premier Brantley explained that the tax applied to hotel accommodations and food and beverage sales at registered establishments funds the Nevis Tourism Authority's marketing efforts. He emphasized that the additional revenue is crucial for promoting Nevis as a global tourism destination. During his budget presentation in December 2024, Brantley announced that planned increase, noting that stakeholders were consulted before the decision was finalized. To minimize disruptions, the adjustments will take effect in June 2025 after the peak tourist season, ensuring that pre-booked business transactions remain unaffected by the change. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Here are your Horseland Value Mart IGA specials.
Roaming March 6 to March 19th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, just $13.79 each. Sunny Delight, smooth and tangy, $6.99. Blue Bunny ice cream, $22.99. Old El Paso tortilla shells, $9.99. Essential Everyday frozen fruit, $16.99. Gain dish liquid, just $8.49. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Old Orchard apple juice cocktails, $9.99. Bugles, Chex Mix, and Gordetto snacks, $13.99. Wishbone salad dressing, $12.99. AM toothpaste, $4.99. Almond Breeze, almond milk, $9.99. Bio 5 shampoo and conditioner, $5.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell en Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott. Dr. Jolette Woodley and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Welcome back. Controversy has surrounded the construction of a governor's residence for the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, or ECCB, with reports citing a $22 million price tag for the project on St. Kitts. The issue has sparked questions across member states. At a press conference on Thursday, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, clarified that the ECCB is not governed by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, but instead owned by all the countries in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Here's more.
Controversy has surrounded the construction of a governor's residence for the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, with reports citing a $22 million price tag for the project on St. Kitts. The issue has sparked questions across member states. At a press conference on Thursday, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, clarified that the ECCB is not governed by the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, but is instead owned by all the countries in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union.
A question has been asked with respect to the residence for the governor. And I say with the residence for the governor because whoever is the governor, the central bank will provide a residence. It is not specific to any one person. And so if that question is asked about it, the central bank, just like it releases information on its currency, the trends and so forth, it too will release any information that is asked. And I'm very sure that in its prudent action, it will also release that information. But I just want to make it clear that the central bank does not come under the governance of St. Kitts and Nevis. It's owned by all of the countries of the ECCU, and the countries together dictate the direction of the central bank. It just happens to be here in our Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. But I don't dare go to the central bank and try to give orders because it does not belong to us and it does not come under my leadership. It comes under the leadership of everybody. So,
a letter from the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, addressed to Gaston Brown, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda and Chairman of the ECCU Monetary Council, raised concerns about the issue. In the letter, Gonsalves expressed his shock and disappointment over the $22 million expenditure for the governor's residence, urging the Monetary Council to reconsider the project in light of the economic challenges facing the region. At Newstime, ZIZ reached out to the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank for a comment on the controversy surrounding the residence. A representative stated that someone would follow up with a response.
The local construction industry received a boost in productivity and, in the long term, a decrease in expenses with the commissioning of 3 new pieces of equipment at the government quarry. More in this report.
The local construction industry received a boost in productivity and, in the long term, a decrease in expenses with the commissioning of 3 new pieces of equipment at the government quarry. Kent Fuentes has more in this report.
The dawn of a new era at the Quarry Division of the Public Works Department. This as a new power screen crushing plant, power screening plant, and a rockback truck were commissioned at Government Quarry, the first upgrade of its kind in more than 30 years. Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honorable Conress Maynard, says the quarry for years was underperforming and not meeting the needs of the construction industry in the Federation due to outdated machinery. With this new investment, he says, that will all change.
A glaring example of this inefficiency was during the construction of our island's main road, where the quarry's inability to meet production levels led to significant delays, costing the government millions of dollars in additional expenses. Recognizing this need for change, the government, through the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, initiated a comprehensive upgrade of the quarry's equipment starting in early 2024. Today, we proudly announce and provide to you the additional new state-of-the-art machinery, and the quarry is now set to revolutionize our construction sector.
Minister Maynard stated that the new machinery will also lead to a decrease in the price of raw materials needed for the construction industry.
By investing in this upgrade, the government is ensuring a steady and cost-effective supply of high-quality aggregates for the local market. This will ultimately keep construction costs down, making it easier and more affordable to build homes, schools, roads, and other critical infrastructure. This will then prevent the private sector from saying that they need to increase the cost of concrete because they have to bring in material.
Permanent Secretary in the Public Infrastructure Division, Darrell Lloyd, says the implementation of the new equipment would lead to significant increases in production at the quarry.
The current secondary plant is matched to the primary crushing plant, which has a production capacity of 80 tons per hour. But this new plant has a capacity of 250 tons per hour. The power screening plant has the properties to correctly screen out the correct sizes of the aggregates to suit the industry or activity. This plant was chosen because it matches the secondary crushing plant.
He adds that this increase in production will also lead to increased revenue at the quarry.
Quarrying, as we know, of course, is a very expensive venture. And although the division falls under the structure and management of the regular civil service, it is a revenue-generating entity which is quite capable of sustaining itself through funds generated from sales once properly outfitted with equipment.
The new equipment is also expected to help government complete its new infrastructure projects on time, including the new JNF General Hospital. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ News.
The ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, or ZBC, marked its 64th anniversary on Wednesday, celebrating its long-standing contribution to media in St. Kitts and Nevis. The ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, or ZBC, marked its 64th anniversary on Wednesday, celebrating its long-standing contribution to media in St. Kitts and Nevis. Since its inception in 1961, ZIZ has remained at the heart of the nation's media landscape, providing essential news, entertainment, and educational programming to the people. In an exclusive interview with Javon Liebert, chairman of the ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation Board, he reflected on the corporation's evolution, its challenges, and the exciting future ahead.
even though it has always, in my view, always fulfilled its purpose, and its purpose being delivering factual information, timely news, creative cultural content to its people, it has always been plagued by the matter, or the issue rather, of modernity. Over the years, and a lot of people wouldn't know that, when they look at ZIZ or they listen to ZIZ, they wouldn't understand how difficult it is in studio based on our technical capabilities, right? How far in the past we were. So definitely we had to invest tremendously in that. We had to invest in our network, invest in our equipment, invest in our people, and I mean along the way invest in ourselves, right? To get ZIZ to where it should be.
He shared the station's recent investments aimed at propelling its next level, focusing on upgrading infrastructure and enhancing content delivery to better serve its audience.
As a board, one of the first things we did was assess ZIZ, where we were, where we are, where we want, where the ZIZ should be. Following that exercise, we invested in the networking capabilities at ZIZ. That pretty much spoke to transitioning ZIZ from being almost 100% analog to it being digital. Following that, we significantly invested in the equipment, and then we moved on to systems, and as well we invested in our HR capacity, investing in our very own people. Following that, we moved on to advance our studios. As I'm here doing this interview today, we are currently undergoing a full upgrade of the radio studio, which we will see very, very soon. And of course, we've made some advancements to the TV studio. So of course, to get ZIZ where it should be, we made some investments to ensure that ZIZ can fully operate in a contemporary space, which is the 2025 to maybe 2030 era.
The chairman also discussed future plans to reach a younger audience with a focus on adapting programming to appeal to evolving taste and preferences.
First and foremost, we have to invest in our people, in ensuring that they understand the board's vision. So we've been doing a lot of that. We've been also conducting one-on-ones and group sessions with our staff, ensuring that they understand where we want to go and for them to communicate to us where exactly they fit into that, because we understand how creatives work and we want to create a space where these creatives can thrive. Beyond that, of course, we want to create more dynamic content that resonate more to the younger ones especially, but content that is also a bit more visually impactful, and that is pretty much speaking to TV. On radio, of course, we want to add a bit more structure to the content. Not saying what we have isn't working, however, it can be better, and we are striving for better.
While embracing change, Liebert reassured ZIZ's long-standing audience that they would not be alienated in the process.
ZIZ, as we know it, dominates the space when it comes to the older population, and we appreciate them. The changes we're making is by no means we are discarding or negating the fact that they've been with us all these years. What we are doing is bettering our services, bettering our products to better suit you, our audience, in addition to creating platforms, spaces, content that speak more to the younger generation. We want ZIZ to be a corporation, ZIZ to be a radio station, ZIZ to be a TV station, ZIZ to be whatever platform it is that pretty much speaks not just to one age range, but to absolutely everyone. So our efforts are definitely going into that, ensuring that ZIZ is a brand that a grandmother can speak to somebody who is younger than 10, and vice versa.
ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation's 64th anniversary marks both a reflection on its enduring legacy and a forward-looking vision for the future. With ongoing investments in technology and people, ZIZ remains committed to its role as a key player in St. Kitts and Nevis's media industry for years to come. After the break, 2 men arrested in Tobago on drug-related charges. Regional News is next.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more,
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
Or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the sale you've been waiting for. Happening now. Discounts galore at your favorite Hosford store. Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Get ready for discounts galore. Store discounts, big discounts, small discounts, VAT discounts, and more. We're slashing prices with at least 4% VAT off and up to 20% off store-wide on furniture, appliances, auto parts, building materials, and hardware, and so much more. Discounts galore across all Hosford stores. And that's not all. Customer discounts and even Value Club member savings mean the deals just keep getting better. Whether you're upgrading your home, tackling your next project, or fixing your ride, Hosford's has you covered. Take advantage of the discounts galore at all Hosford stores today. At Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Hurry in! These offers won't last long. Don't miss out on the biggest savings of the year. Visit any Hosford store now and start saving with discounts galore in every store. Big deals, big savings, and more. Terms and conditions apply.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be. What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supply. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
In regional news, a Tobago businessman and another man who police said has a known criminal history were arrested on March 6 during an anti-crime operation in Bun Acorn. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service reported it conducted a search of the 30-year-old businessman's home and business located at Kilwain Road after weeks of surveillance. Using powers granted under the State of Emergency Regulation of 2024, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said officers raided the property, which is located meters away from a school, and conducted a search. During the search, officers found 2,972 grams of cannabis, 256 grams of cocaine, 28 ecstasy pills, and 5 grams of a substance believed to be crystal meth. They also seized a can of pepper spray, several scales, a vacuum sealer, and packaging material, along with 377,000 TT dollars and $355,000 in U.S. cash. Coming up, Russian strikes kill at least 23 in Ukraine. International news is next.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here to the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here to the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here to the very end.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanifer, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
In international news, Russian missiles killed at least 23 people in a second night of heavy strikes on Ukraine, a stark toll of Polish Prime Minister described as a result of appeasing barbarians. The attacks come as the Ukrainian war is at a critical point, with the United States having halted military aid and intelligence sharing with Kyiv as part of efforts to pressure it into accepting a peace agreement. The move has left Ukraine even more vulnerable to Russian attacks. Russian strikes on the eastern city of Dorophilia killed at least 11 people and wounded at least 50, including 7 children, in attacks that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said were deliberately calculated to cause maximum damage. Ukrainian authorities said that more people could be trapped under the rubble in Dorophilia, with at least 8 residential buildings in the area damaged in the attack. We'll be back with another recap of the top stories.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here to the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here to the very end.
Recapping the top stories. Construction on Basseterre High School to begin in coming weeks. Government projects to benefit from Quarry upgrade. And amenities for Tourist Amendment Bill 2025 passes in the Nevis Island Assembly. And that's the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Scotty Cia Hendrickson.